Happy Friday, people. Hopefully it's happy Friday. It's a hot Friday here. It's supposed to be like 95 today. And I just had to kick the air conditioner on. So, again, I hope it doesn't interfere, but I didn't hear it yesterday. So, I'm hoping that it's just like the same way today, that it blocks it out. Anyway, this is just getting to the point of ridiculous. And let me just say to some of you people, don't be coming at me with these stupid ass comments about I'm getting you obsession with Jeff and you this and you back and forth with Jeff. It's not my fault if you don't have the brain capacity to see the forest for the trees. I mean, seriously. If you enjoy seeing people get ripped off and you can just stand on the sideline and not do anything about it, then go ahead and do that. That's not me. That's not my personality. I don't like seeing people get taken advantage of. I don't like seeing people get ripped off. And this asshole needs to be stopped. And I'm going to do everything in my damn power to do it. And if you don't like it, take a frickin' hike. I don't care. Because I feel that I would rather be on here doing something that I think makes a difference than just frickin' entertaining people. You understand what I'm saying? I like to be entertaining like anybody else, but at the same time, I have always been very much a man of principle. And to me, the principle is we're letting a person get away with some ripping people off, people giving money for nothing. Somebody needs to stand up and say something. And if I'm the only one doing it, so be it. It's not the first time I've stood alone on anything, and if you don't like it, don't watch the damn videos. That's all I have to say. All right? People piss me off. You don't seem to have any common sense. All you can see is, they're fighting back and forth, fighting back and forth. You have no freaking idea what it's even about. Some of you people making comments, you're showing your ignorance. You really are. I feel, if you saw some child getting abducted on the street and you just stood there and didn't do anything, don't you think if you saw something like that happening that you should try to do something to thwart it? Call the police, do something. You seeing somebody getting taken advantage of? If you can just stand there and do nothing, you're a worthless piece of shit. That's all I can say. As bad as Jeff. But anyway, I'm just not the kind of person that can stand by and see people getting taken advantage of and not saying something. And if you guys can't understand that, then I don't know what the hell to tell you, other than your mom and dad should have raised you to be a little brighter. Maybe you shouldn't have dropped out of kindergarten or something. I don't know, but it's just amazing to me how people can just be so stupid. And just look, I mean, you're just seeing right here, but you can't see far enough ahead to, or however you want to put it. You just don't have abstract thinking skills or something. Either that or you're just dumb. One of the two. Or one of the 15 or 20. Could be a bunch of different reasons that you're ignorant. Anyway, now that I didn't mean to actually rant on that, but that apparently needed to be said, and that's the direction I went. Anyway, what did I tell you guys yesterday? What did I tell you guys yesterday? I told you that even if you gave money to Jeff to help him from being evicted, which he is not, I guarantee you, it's bullshit. I told you yesterday that he would come up with something else. And he's going to always come up with something else to keep you guys sending him money. His new scam that he just came out with last night has absolutely nothing to do with Kylie Rodney. Nothing. He's talking about doing something in her name. Bullshit. Do you see how he keeps directing and manipulating the narrative here? The original intent was, oh, hire a PI so we can find out what happened to Kylie. Now he don't give a shit what happened to Kylie. Oh, let's do something in her name. You know what? If Kylie could come back from the dead right now, she'd barf on you, Jeff. And she would slap you multiple times. It's a travesty what you're trying to do, trying to get rich and make money off of the death of a 16-year-old child. You are a slime ball. What kind of person would do something like that? People, you dumbasses that are following him. What kind of person would do some shit like that? Try to get rich and make money off the death of a child. You people ought to be bitch slapped too. All you people that are following him, sending him money. You're just enabling a scammer. That's all you're doing. You're enabling a scammer. You make me sick. All of you. I, for one, will not stand by and watch this asshole take advantage of people. If I can do something about it. If I can warn people. I mean, if I can keep one person from getting ripped off, it's worth making a video to me. It really is. I'm tired of seeing this asshole for the last year keep scamming and scamming and scamming, and you dumb asses who keep following him. Yes, you are dumbasses. Plain and simple. If you're that freaking stupid that you can't see through his bullshit, you are so freaking naive, so stupid, so ignorant. And yeah, I'm being a little mean by saying that, but it's true. Because somebody needs to wake you out of your sleep. A bunch of damn zombies. A bunch of damn sheep. A bunch of damn idiots. You keep believing this dipshit. All right, so let's take a look. I'm going to take a look at his bullshit that he's coming out with, this new plan of his, which the only reason for the plan is another way for him to try to get you to send him money and line his pockets so he can be a lazy ass and not go back to work. That's the only reason. Because he's a worthless, lazy ass piece of shit. That's all he is. All right, let's take a look at it.
Hey, so I've been thinking a lot about what we can do lately, and what is justice for Kylie, really?
Seriously? You have to ask that question? You have to ask what it is justice for Kylie? Seriously. See, that right there, people, are the words of a scammer. Only somebody who's trying to divert your attention away from the original goal, the original mission that we all had, is to try to bring her killers to justice, try to figure out who did it, make sure that they end up in jail, and that her family gets closure on this. That has been the goal the entire time. That is what it is, Jeff. That is what justice for Kylie means. And that was what you were supposed to be finding out with the money that you spent, or were supposed to spend, on the PI last year. You got donations over $10,000 and you never spent it on that purpose, which your Screw GoFundMe page explicitly said the money was to be earmarked for. People, if you cannot see what a scammer and a thief and a liar this son of a bitch is, you are just hopeless. It's right in front of your face. Okay, here we go. Yes or no? Did he spend the money on the purpose that the donation page was originally set up for? Go look at the page. Say if it says the same thing that it did in the beginning. It said that all the proceeds were supposed to go towards hiring a PI and finding out the truth. Now, did he spend over that $10,000 or however much it was, maybe more, on finding out the truth? No. No. He kept diverting you and deflecting in different directions, feeding you guys, gaslighting you, feeding you full of shit, feeding you full of videos that had no substance, but none of it got any closer to finding justice for Kylie. I don't think he even knows what it means to have justice because his mind is so warped. The only thing he can think of is himself. He's a freaking narcissist. He's mentally unstable, that's definitely for sure. The guy's a thief. The guy's a liar. The guy's a scammer. The money did not go for the purpose stated. That right there, and by the way, that is fraud. He committed fraud. He committed felony fraud. Yeah, that's the kind of person that you guys are supporting. Justice for Kylie. What is justice for Kylie, really? I just spelled it out for you, asshole. And anybody with an ounce of honesty and half a brain would agree with me. That's what justice for Kylie meant. Finding her killers, bringing them to justice, making sure they end up in jail, and bringing closure to the family. That is the only thing that will bring justice for Kylie. Not filling your pockets in her name, you thieving bastard.
It's been on my mind for a few months after finding out the kids could be only facing a violation of California Law Penal Code 152PC, concealing an accidental death, and that could boil down to a $1,000 fine for rich kids with lawyer parents.
Jeff, you swing back and forth more than a pendulum, but I guess you're used to your door swinging both ways, so yeah, I can understand that. So you're back to this being an accident now. Okay, all this time we've been looking for her killer, and all of a sudden, accidental death? Kids covering up an accidental death? That's what you're saying this is now, Jeff? You know damn well this was no accident. You keep going back. See, here's the thing, Jeff. You keep changing your view, not based on the evidence, but based on what's going to bring you in money. Oh, it's an accident. Oh, no, but you said, no, there's no way it could be an accident. And you were on basically our side of those that believe it was foul play. And for the longest time, you said it was foul play. Now, just by your statement there, you're saying that this is an accident? Really? This is an accident. Kylie drove into the lake on that road, which there's no way you could mistakenly think you're on a main road, and drove in from the cargo area in her vehicle. You're such a slime ball. You waver back and forth. See, and that's, like I said, people, he's going to go with whatever side is going to pad his pockets. He doesn't give a shit about the truth. Oh, he was worried about finding out the truth about Kylie Rodney. Well, if you believed it was an accident, there's really nothing to find out. If she drove into the lake, we both know that didn't happen. But you're going to do whatever it takes to make sure that you get the dinero. You're a sickening puke bag. Actually, no, you're what's inside the bag.
I also have been thinking, can anyone bring Kylie back? The answer is no. Can we make a monument or do something she can be remembered by? Yes. But I thought of something even better. It's something that will give me a lot of money, because who really gives a shit about Kylie? But anyway, here's my idea. Comment below and tell me what you think. But I've already deleted the comments that were against what I'm saying, because I'll only keep the positive ones. All the other ones will be deleted. which unfortunately some other people screenshotted them before I got them deleted, which proves that I'm picking and choosing which ones I keep. I was thinking we can do more with Kylie's Army, which, by the way, Kylie's Army, I stole that from Kevin. He came up with it months and months and months before I ever decided to try to steal it. But I'm a natural-born thief, so, I mean, I might as well steal that just like I try to steal everything else from people. Anyway, we can do more with Kylie's Army than just try to get her story told correctly. Yeah, like pad my pockets. I think we can make a difference in the world, even though that's total horseshit, and do something Kylie would love and support. And possibly something she might have done herself if she ever got that chance. Yeah, maybe. So maybe we do something for humanity in her name. Something big. Something that'll grow my bank account and let me scam off you guys some more. As some of you know, I've been taking some advice from good YouTubers lately on how to grow my channel and get out of the lower level rut. I've been experimenting with different types of videos in alternate languages, and I appreciate you all putting up with my experiments that could make a big difference in the near future. But first I want to tell you my idea, and then how that ties in. Homelessness is running rampant in North America. Do I sound official? USA and Canada are plagued with these issues, and it's getting worse every single day. Our governments have made their intentions clear. They wish to self-destruct our economics and flat out kill what Klaus Schwab calls... Next page. The useless eaters. Unelected leader of the World Economic Forum, aka the global elite, planning to downsize humanity and openly talk about it in their documents and transcripts. Yeah, I copied and pasted this from something else. I definitely couldn't write this myself. But they are mothers, daughters, sons, fathers, brothers, sisters, dogs, cats, bats, rats, and people that have been beat down to the point where they simply do not care if they live another day or not. Then the governments make sure that there are plenty of fentanyl-laced hard drugs coming in from South America, Mexico, China, and then lowering the drug possession laws to make it easier for people to stay out of jail and commit suicide on the streets while we all have to watch. But can we do something? Can I do something? Can Kylie's Army do something in Kylie's name, even though it has absolutely nothing to do with Kylie and I'm full of shit and just scamming you guys again? But anyway, I think so. Here's my idea. I have been homeless twice before in my life. Probably because I spent all my money on drugs and stuff. And it taught me a lot of things. I got a scam. Mainly who my real friends were. I don't really have any friends, but, you know, it sounds good. But also how things work out when you are beat down and everything has been taken away from you, and no matter what you do, you're screwed. No way to get out of the downward slide to the streets. Fortunately for me, doing hard drugs or alcohol is just something I will never do. I'm so self-deluded. I crack myself up. I know I would rather die than allow myself to get there, as I'm sure a lot of other people would too. Plus, I hate needles and I don't trust pills or anything Big Pharma makes. If you guys believe that, you're so stupid. They make money off creating addicts, not by creating cures that will end their research money and customers buying their drugs. Hey, I'm a smart guy, although some might find that a bit debatable. I always find a way to fix the problems and come up with the scam, in my life, and move on with another scam. For others, it's not so easy. They might not have skills and they don't know how to motivate themselves or what they would do even if they could. Which, yeah, I wanted to talk about motivation when I was being a lazy ass and quit my job and tried to sponge off people on YouTube, but we won't talk about that right now. So I got to thinking, it gave me a headache. And this is where some of those YouTube channel improvements come in. What if I could successfully learn the skill of climbing out of the lower level YouTube rut and hitting the big time? And again, that has nothing to do with Kylie, does it? But I don't give a shit about Kylie, just about me. I have done a lot of things in my life, most of them scams. What's one more big scam, challenge? If I could do that, I would have mega bucks. You notice how I always talk about money. No matter what I talk about, it all comes down to money, 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 money. Anyway, I would have mega bucks to do great things in the world instead of scraping by trying to decide if I should abandon YouTube forever or be one of those stories from rags to riches and then do something great with Kylie's army in Kylie's name that would help her be remembered. And and if you believe that, you're idiots. And would be another thing I could do that would feel like a major accomplishment. Something that will allow me to do more than just get Jared put in prison, although I don't know what for, because I just keep making shit up about him, and help Kylie get her story told. Something way bigger. Wow. I must have really hurt my ass pulling this idea out of it. If I can get my YouTube channel to take off, I can do exactly that. I have a plan, so drop me a comment and tell me your thoughts on this, but I will delete the ones that are against it, as I have done. But people screenshotted them. If I can get the income from YouTube to be over $10,000 a month, which some people are telling me, experts that do it, that I have the skills, the potential, and the right fan base to do it. Sheep. I just need to learn a few things about YouTube, and I've been doing that. But unfortunately, I don't have the work ethic. It's total bullshit. It'll never work, but at least it'll get you guys sending me money back in. There is a local food bank here in my town, and I've had to get help from them myself a few times recently just to eat. Because of that stupid U.S. tax hold on my Google account I showed you guys. They put my account negative $1,600 USD, which is over 2,000 CAD, and sent me robot emails about Section 13 of tax code, blah, 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 told me to get a tax lawyer. Ha! Like I can afford that. Meanwhile, the Kylie Rodney video stopped trending on YouTube right after that, which apparently only mine, because everybody else's are doing really well. In fact, Kevin's videos are popping many times more than the other videos. Maybe my Kylie Rodney videos just suck and they don't contain any real information, so people are just not paying any attention to them. But anyway, my ad revenue dropped to about $200 per month. That means it took me at least 8 months working for free just to get back to zero. And I did. I kept going. It sucked. Kind of like me. I got to thinking, I know it's dangerous, huh? If I can get some of the type of videos I need to take off on this channel and put a little of what I've recently learned about YouTube into those videos, I could break out of that rut. So I'm basically admitting that my videos are shit. I also just got back to zero with Google. Gee, thanks, Google. How nice. Blah, 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 blah. Anyway, whatever. That means starting next month, I have the potential to actually make money on the channel again. Plus, I went this long and this far with zero income from it. So, yeah. Why give up now that I paid off the BS fee? That would seem silly to me. So, with your help, folks, which is another term I stole from Kevin, I can break out of the rut, and then I can use the money to fund the local food bank with a donation and food each month. Whatever, that's not very good English. I could get some of these people off the streets that are not going to make it without some help. Yeah, I could, like, maybe, yeah, if I give food, maybe they have like a giant pumpkin they can cut out and live in that. Because I don't know how just giving them food's going to get them off the street. But I could do a million things and it would make awesome YouTube videos too. That would fuel the channel even more, and that means more ad revenue and more things I can do. and more money in my pockets, because that's really what I'm after and all this. You know that for a fact, that I'm not going to give shit to any homeless shelter. It's all going to go in my bank account. Mr. Beast, Jimmy Donaldson, is only 25 years old. He has mastered YouTube. His videos get 150 million views in a matter of days. That's insane. He has done so many amazing things already. He and a team of YouTubers planted 20 million trees with his Team Trees campaign. I would love to have the money to do that sort of thing. I don't know what that has to do with Kylie at all, but it sure has a lot to do with you guys sending me money and patting my pockets. And here's how you can help me do it. I will start posting some if you watch this video type of videos, and those will be used to fund the operation. And probably also implanted with malware, but we won't talk about that. So what do you all think? Will you help me by doing these 3 things? I think we can do it. I think that would do more for keeping Kylie's name alive than a plaque or something. Drop me a comment and let me know if you think I should give this a try. Thank you, everyone who supports the channel and what I try to do. And just keep sending me money, or I don't care about you if you don't send me money. You can go F off somewhere and get the hell off my channel. Because if you're not going to send me money, you're worthless to me. And you know that. So, piss off.
So I would hope by now you see that all he cares about is money. He doesn't care about Kylie. He doesn't care anything about Kylie. The only thing he wants, of course, we can't have a plaque, because a plaque would be a one-time purchase, and that wouldn't be residual income for this asshole. You know, also, of course, he's not going to consider that, because he's only going to consider things that are going to keep the money flowing in, so he can keep sponging off you people. I really hope that some of you are starting to open your eyes and seeing the crap. I mean, look at what he's doing. Look how many scams he's already gone through this week. Or even the last couple of weeks, we were talking about, oh, let's do the billboards. Oh, wait, let's do this. Oh, no, let's go to the food bank, you know, and provide money for a food bank. Let's get people off the street. How is providing them food going to do anything? It might help as far as their hunger goes, but how's that going to get them off the street? It's not going to do a damn thing to get them off the street. You see, he's just grasping at straws, people. He's just grasping at straws, trying to get. He sees that his support is waning, because a lot of you people are starting to see the crap that he's pulling on you. A lot of you people are starting to see that the videos he's putting out have no substance to them. They were complete trash. They're terrible. What have they done? I mean, like I said, he's had an entire year to come up with something that is at least relevant and substantial. that has pertinent information in it. He hasn't done a damn thing in a year. Nothing. Now, granted, none of us have solved the crime yet either, but we're not asking for money. We're not trying to scam people out of money. I'm not trying to make promises to people saying, oh, if you support my channel, and, you know, I appreciate anybody that sends me support because I can always use it. But I'm not going to make that a barrier to putting out content. I'm just not going to do it. And I said that a long time ago, and you guys have seen I've kept my word. Meanwhile, everything Jeff does, on the other hand, has to do with you sending him money. Everything. Everything he does. Send me money. Send me more money. I'm getting evicted. Oh, well, I didn't get enough money off of that. I got to come up with something else now. Oh, I got this great idea. Let's get the homeless off the street. You see how the idea progressed? He tried to say, oh, I'm getting evicted. I'm going to be homeless, which is complete bullshit. We know that. That's not true. And then he took that out. Oh, yeah, you know what? Hey, I could take that homeless idea and maybe make some money off of it. People, this is so obvious. It's really easy to see which ones of you would never have made a good cop, because you just can't follow the trail. You can't follow the line of thinking. You can't see what's actually going on. It's just, you've either intentionally blinded yourself or you're just that stupid that you can't see it. It's one of the two. Because to the rest of us out here, and even some who used to support Jeff, they finally saw what was going on. They don't support him anymore, and they see the truth. And the truth is exactly what I'm presenting to you. People, when are you going to understand that everything I am saying, everything I've predicted, has come to pass? I just told you yesterday, he's going to come out with a new scam. I didn't know what he was coming up with, but I knew he would. And if this doesn't work out, he'll come up with something else to try to keep you guys sending money. And you guys think he's doing a good deed and trying to do something for Kylie. No, he's not. People, if you cannot understand how people gave him over $10,000 frickin' dollars last year and he spent it on himself, if that doesn't tell you he's a scammer, nothing will. How can you not see that? You people are just, I can't believe that stupidity drives me crazy, number one. I can't stand stupid people. And then I can't stand stupid people who've been shown the truth over and over and over and over again, and you still ignore it. Why? The only thing I can think of is a lot of his supporters are just desperate women who are so starved for attention. Either that or they're attracted to the criminal types and scumbags, which he obviously is. So you people are hopeless anyway. Any woman who would be attracted to a criminal, you got some screws loose, girl. You really do. You guys are allowing yourself to be scammed. You're allowing yourself to be taken. You're allowing yourself to be taken advantage of. And I've dealt with that type of people so much when I was a cop. I've never understood it. I still don't understand it. People, you need to understand. Yeah, I may make fun of Jeff. I may try to do things in a funny way. But my intent is to try to help people and to try to keep them from getting ripped off. And sometimes using humor is a good way to do it. Sometimes just calling people out, flat out calling them out, works better. I could try to be, and try to reason with you, but you idiots that are keep following him obviously don't have the mental capability of being reasoned with. And so if I have to piss you off and to wake you up to the truth, I will. And it's for your good. That's the thing you don't understand. People get pissed at me and think I'm just being an asshole, being a bully toward Jeff, when in the reality is I'm just trying to help you. I'm trying to let you see the truth. I don't know what else I can do, honestly. I really don't know what else I can do. If you haven't seen enough by now to know this guy is not legit, this guy is only in it for himself. He keeps diverting you and diverting you and diverting you. Oh, yeah, well, no, we're not going to find justice for Kylie because it was only an accident, and these people would only get a $1,000 fine. Jeff, you are so full of shit. You are so full of shit. Yeah, the ones that covered it up might get a $1,000 fine, but there are people who did it. There are people who killed her. They're going to get a hell of a lot more than a $1,000 fine. But you're trying to now say it's an accident because that way you can just, divert people. Let's go in another direction. People, don't let him lead you there. Do not let him lead you there. It was not an accident. Not an accident. There's no way in hell it could be an accident. It's no way in hell it was her in that vehicle. There was no way in hell it was her in that autopsy report. I still believe, she was trafficked. And Jeff, you are one of the most despicable beings on the face of the planet trying to get rich off the death of a 16-year-old girl. I can't think of anybody lower than that. I really can't. Anybody that would take advantage of a young girl's death to try to get rich, that should tell you right there what kind of person he is. You should never charge money for anything. And don't be saying this bullshit that you need money to make videos. That's horse shit. I've said that over and over again. How am I able to make mine without any money? And mine have a hell of a lot better content than yours, like I said yesterday. You haven't come up with anything new. I have. And here's another thing, Jeff. People have reached out to me. People from Truckee have reached out to me. Investigators who have worked in the Truckee area have reached out to me. Other personnel has reached out to me. And do you know why? They told me why. Because they felt they could trust me. Do you think that they're going to reach out to you? Do you think that they're going to give you any information? Oh, hell no. They see your track record. They're not going to give you a damn thing. But see, that's why I get information from people and you don't. That's why I put out videos with substance to them and you don't. Number one, I don't ramble on for a half an hour before each video. And then when I get to it, it's not worth waiting for. That's your videos, Jeff. That's your videos. They're trash. People, don't support this dude. The guy's just taking you for a ride. That's all that's going on. He's taking you for a ride, and you're letting him do it. Please, just open your eyes. Look at things non-emotionally. Take your feelings out of it. Look at the facts. If you do that, you might come to the right conclusion.